Coming live from Bedford-Stuyvesant, Brooklyn, New York. Got some big news. It's going down. Me versus Triple G, Madison Square Garden, March 18th. It's finally here. Sorry for the wait. Just had to straighten a little couple things out, but it's finally here. I'm excited. I'm ready to shock the world. BK, let's do it.
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. What's going on, guys? Now, March 18th, it's been officially made. If you guys don't know already, I'm pretty sure you do if you're a boxing fan. But Daniel Jacobs will be fighting Gennady Golovkin at the Madison Square Garden, New York City. It's one I'm considering going out to for sure. But nonetheless, it's going to be a good fight. You know, we got Golovkin, who's struggled to get, the top guys in the ring, Canelo, Billy Joe Saunders, guys of that nature. And he's had a result of fighting welterweights as a byproduct of that. Now he's getting, a fight against the highest rated middleweight outside of himself, and that's Daniel Jacobs, a guy who is coming off of a couple of victories against Sergio Mora, and also last December around this time, he scored a massive first-round TKO in the battle for Brooklyn over Peter Quillen. So, coming in with some momentum. Daniel Jacobs is definitely a formidable opponent. But look, let's not get it twisted for a second. I'm gonna come out right now. I'm gonna say it blatantly, and if I'm wrong, I'm sure I'll get a bunch of comments. But Daniel Jacobs has very little to no chance of winning this fight. I would even go as far as saying he has no chance of winning this fight. And I'm going to tell you guys why, okay? Daniel Jacobs, a good fighter, good speed, good power. The guy has some things, some positive attributes that I feel he could use to make this, give GGG some competitive rounds. But let's make no mistake about it. He says that Golovkin has no defense. And I've heard a lot of idiot boxing fans say that Golovkin has no defense. And they point to things like the Kell Brook fight where Golovkin was letting himself get hit. And it says many occasions where Golovkin is getting hit by guys who are pillar punchers or either guys who are not at the weight who can hurt him. Golovkin has 350 amateur fights under his belt, and he's got 30 for something fights as a pro. So the guy has damn near 400 fights under his belt. And not once has this man ever been on the canvas. So I'm no genius, but if you've had almost 400 fights and you've never been on the ground, you must have to know something, a little something about defense. And he's not like Pernell Whitaker. He's not gonna sit there and do this and slip a million shots. He's not gonna have flashy defense like a Tevin Farmer or Pernell Whitaker. But Gennady Golovkin, he's real good at subtly just slipping shots. He might, maybe move his head to the right a little bit, move his head to the left a little bit. He subtly slips his shots, and people get it twisted. Well, that he's not a good defensive fighter. He has always been a good defensive fighter, and a lot of that stems from his balance. Him being able to punch so hard and get full leverage behind all of his punches comes from his balance and his footwork. And you can't be if he was really as bad defensively as a lot of you guys think, and as Jacobs might think, then somebody would have heard him already. In fact, in an article in 2013 on Bad Love Folk, Golovkin even said to himself, I quote, if I had really neglected my defense, I would have been hurt, broken down, knocked down, or knocked out. And I gotta agree with Golovkin. So Jacobs, in this article on Bad Love Folk, said that the thing he's gonna exploit is defense. He says, here's what he said, I quote, it's the basics. He doesn't really have great defense, and my speed enables me to elude a lot of punches, and my power allows me to hurt a lot of guys. It's one of those fights where you never know what's going to happen. I'm excited to see what all fans have to say and all the critics have to say. But this is one of those fights that the fans are winning at the end of the day because it's going to be an action-packed fight. Now, let me say this about Jacobs. This fight's going to play out one of two ways. Scenario one. Jacobs is going to swarm Golovkin, kind of like he did against Peter Quillen. He's going to try doing that in the first round. And Golovkin's going to take his best punches. He's going to get discouraged from the round one, and from then on, it's going to be target practice for GGG. That's going to be round one. Or GGG might pull another rabbit out the hat like he did against David Lemieux, and he might stand on that back foot, and he might just box this dude's ears off, patiently showing you guys some of the amateur pedigree he has, because he's one of the best amateurs of all time. He might show you guys his boxing ability and get sideways late in the fight. One of those two things are going to happen, are going to happen in this fight, and Daniel Jacobs is not winning regardless, because his chin will simply not hold up to GGG's. He doesn't have the boxing ability to compete with GGG, and while I think he does have the power to make it an interesting fight and maybe keep Golovkin honest for a couple of rounds, he does not have the power to Golovkin's chin is just too tested. He's taken hard shots before, and he's recovered from them. So if Jacobs wins this fight, you guys can come on this video and make fun of me. I'll come back and I'll eat my crow. But there's no way in hell he's doing this fight. GGG is just too skilled, too powerful, too balanced. And if Jacobs is coming into this fight thinking that Golovkin doesn't have good defense, he's in for a very rude awakening, and he's going to find out that Golovkin is more multi-dimensional than him or anybody who thinks he's going to beat Golovkin. Thinks that Golovkin is, So with that being said, a lot of you guys out there are picking Daniel Jacobs to win. And now that the fight is made, I see a lot of you guys in the YTBC backtracking, discrediting Golovkin, and pretty much just taking a big old crap on this fight. But I'm telling you guys right now, when Golovkin dominates Daniel Jacobs in impressive fashion, I better not hear any of you guys who are Golovkin haters saying that Jacobs is nobody, Jacobs is this, he was that. As of right now, he's the highest rated middleweight, and he's coming off of a big win against Peter Quillen, where he dominated the guy. And a lot of you guys think he thought he could beat Golovkin until the contract is signed, because now he's really gonna put his money where his mouth is. And like they say, sometimes your mouth can write you a check that your ass just can't cash. So we're gonna see what Jacobs is bringing to the table. I don't really see stylistically how he's going to beat Golovkin. He's got nothing outside of a puncher's chance at best. And once he throws his hardest shot, and if it does happen to land, when Golovkin's able to take it, it's target practice from then on. He's gonna be discouraged, and Golovkin's gonna break him down and go to work. So let me know what you guys think. If you think Daniel Jacobs can win, please tell me why in the comments down below. And if you think Golovkin can win, tell me in the comments down below. Either way, just drop a comment down below. Like, as always, take time to subscribe, and you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just giving Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys.